begin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Spooky Bones Round and our playthrough of Alan Wake 2. I am your host, Rich, Reign of Pain Wizard 767, joined as always by my best friend and scary ghost co-host, John Spooky Warrior JM.
Get in the car.
But shouldn't we? No.
No!
Yes, we're getting in the car. Let's go.
Never to see those binoculars ever again.
Or so you think. We might have to come back to this lake.
Mr. Wade.
I hope not.
We're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
That motherfucker.
Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye?
Although,
Logan?
Just tell her I love her.
let the scene
Bye
finish
for now.
first. So, this reminded me of the conversation that weirdo at the diner had about her daughter drowning and dying. Where it also has me inclined to believe that something is up. Have you noticed we're not watching her have this conversation? We're just hearing it.
Yeah.
You can rock that flannel. How about that?
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The dark presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
Oh shit, we're gonna play as Alan now?
Oh, thank you. Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. Oh! And as usual, our house band, Old Gods of Asgard, is here. Taking away you crazy Vikings.
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
I'm sorry, the way he said that was really funny.
Yeah.
Was that a recording?
He says it very narrator-like. It's like, I didn't need any more mugshots in the fucking tabloids. Maybe interact with the television.
Give a warm welcome to Mr. Alan Wake. Oh! Alan! Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
Oh yeah, that was the last line.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? Well, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. Kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Wow.
I just have one more question for you, Alan. What was up with those levitating binoculars in your story?
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
Gods of Asgard.
They're slowly becoming my new favorite band. I've actually been checking out their other work that they haven't done for Alan Wake. It's some stellar shit.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make
Or a good horror video
story.
game.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
665 Neighbor of the Beast. Ah, there's a guitar on the ground. I was just
That's
trying to see if there's any
disrespectful.
clues or any like other stuff that you can get through
Yeah, totally fair.
Mr. Door's room.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Oh my god.
That's
That's Dr. Casper Darling from Control.
my interpretation of many worlds.
And also the guy on the cover, that's he's played by Matthew Pernetta. That's the guy who voices Alan Wake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the guy that physically portrays Alan Wake is not his voice.
What's that?
The guy in the live action Alan Wake is not the voice.
But that is the voice right there.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's
Yep.
just crazy.
Yep. I honestly have to give you a lot of credit, Rich. After our playthrough of Alan Wake, you got me interested in Remedy and Sam Lake's work. So props to you. So that led me to want to check out Control when it was on Game Pass all those years ago. And now we're playing Alan Wake 2, where I'm pointing at references that I get now. So thank you.
Ah, that's right. There's a code.
Maybe it was on the... Maybe...
Hey! I think I've been locked in. Anybody?
Sorry, what? It's like, hello? Fuck.
Great.
Maybe there was a clue in Mr. Door's room. I mean, it's his show, so maybe he knows the password.
Oh.
Ow! Damn it! It was right in front of our goddamn faces.
That's why I was kind of like, wait a minute. It's like they wouldn't have put that there if it wasn't.
It's almost as if the clue was like neon glowing in front of our face.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Murderer stalks shadows. Murder cult rumors spread. Huh.
Maybe it's my brain, but that cover on the newspaper, I thought that was an ass and really poorly made lingerie.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I could see how you thought that. It's like a poorly drawn ass in shitty lingerie next to a plate of cookies.
Don't you have cookies with your cake?
I mean, I have cookies with my levitating binoculars.
No comment.
Anyway, so this is...
Do you have cookies with cheesecake? Speaking of jokes around to the fucking ground.
Fuck you. Whoa, wait a minute. What the hell's going on here?
The backstage is crumbling.
Okay, so okay, there's okay, that's not a manuscript. Okay, so this way, yeah. I mean, it's the only way to go. So there's the exit. Yep, because game saved. Oh, it's back out to the stage.
This is the ritual to lead you on.
And it brought him back.
Fuck.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
No way! Are you fucking kidding me?
He's got his own mind place.
God damn it!
Except he's got a chalkboard.
A plot
I got a chalkboard.
story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far.
Oh, except he probably has like a storyboard
And
wall,
other
like an
notes as
animation
well.
studio or something like that.
Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Ain't that the truth? Waking up to a nightmare. At the talk show, I had thought I was home in New York, but none of it had felt right. I was trapped in a dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was my safe haven. My writing affected what was outside.
I had to
I
write
was trying to write a story to escape this place. The story was called Initiation. With the story I wrote, I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times and failed. This place made me forget. Everything Dor had said had felt true. What was part of my writing or coming from somewhere else. The dark place, trapped, you must write to escape. Read me, beware, Scratch, Alice. Hey, remember her name?
It's his wife. Oh,
I had to keep writing.
that's the copyrighted music section.
I had to keep writing, it says.
So
Get back to writing.
Yeah, his typewriter's right there. Rich made another levitating binoculars joke. I then hit him with a pipe. The blunt force trauma was so hard, he never remembered that joke ever again.
But I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, the actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here, the best-selling writer the books the films are based on. Let's do this. welcome back to the show. So, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the
That
role?
is Sam Lake.
Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
What the fuck was that?
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan
And he's
of
actually
books.
French, I think.
Finish.
Yeah, finish.
Because on more than
That's
one
why
occasion, you
James
voiced your
McCaffrey does his
reservations
voice.
about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar.
Of course, James McCaffrey's doing the voice instead.
The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-soaked window. My own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down the missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp shaped like an angel. The only thing that shed light on
This
Do you
isn't a
see
clip.
how
This
he's
is just
dressed?
this isn't a clip. This is just a narration.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta.
This kid knows shit.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Oh god damn it! I love this game.
Jesus!
Like this is like beyond better than the first one.
Oh, by a mile.
Like the first one was a proof of concept of what they wanted to do, but they were obviously limited by technology and Microsoft. But this one, now that they're free and they have all their control money, yeah, they said fuck it, we'll do what we want now.
And they did.
And I'll bet you Phil Spencer regrets it every fucking day. You know what? The more mad he is, the happier I am.
Yeah, same.
He lost Alan Wake. He just now lost Hi-Fi Rush.
And hopefully he'll lose Forza.
I've been pulling for him to lose Rare. Oh, it's moving now. But okay, so I think the code changed now. I think it's 565 now. God, Sam Lake is just so delightful.
I think that's still... Yeah, that's still the same.
No, that's a different book now. That is not the Casper Darling book. Or
Yeah, it
my
is.
interpretation of it. Okay. Huh. It looks different up. It looks different up from Beyond. Should we make Sam Lake doing the Max Payne face the thumbnail of this episode?
Yes. And wow, you were right about the code.
Yeah, because the lights were blinking in a specific order.
Yep.
Is the magazine different too? Nope, it's the weird ass lingerie again.
With the plate of cookies.
Cookie. Hey, C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me.
Or if you've watched The Office, C is for suspension. Or no, it's S is for suspension.
Oh yeah. I haven't, but it's my sister's favorite show.
Much like The Big Bang Theory, like the first 2 or 3 seasons were good, but then after that, it just fell on its face.
Oh, The Big Bang Theory was never good.
Well, I would argue at least the first season was all right. Wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. And then after that, it just fell apart.
And to the people who have said to me, like, oh, you remind me of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. I'd like to hit you over the head with levitating binoculars. Sheldon is not the poster child for an autistic person. He is the poster child for a smug, unfunny piece of shit.
Oh, what the
You go into Sam Lake's and there he's like, Occupado. I still hear him, so he's with you.
Well, like I said, I'm also looking for clues, but I clearly don't see any, what you call it?
I found a manuscript in the toilet. It was covered in duty water, so I couldn't make it out.
Something about levitating binoculars, and I had to get rid of it.
I'm gonna flush you down the toilet. Whoa, go back to that janitor. Is that the janitor from... Oh my god. I think that's the janitor from Control. The janitor was a major character. Yeah, oh my god, it is!
Great. There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Oh, Ati, I've missed you.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes tools.
What?
Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his
I think
own.
he's also Swedish.
It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
I have one more question.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face.
Ati is a treasure. I love him.
The basement would get me out of here.
And let me guess.
Yeah, that's him. That's him humming.
And let me guess. In the basement, this shoebox, is there a certain optical device that's in said shoebox?
I'm gonna shove you in that puddle of his.
Water finds its way, John, but not when it is filled with crap.
Water is going to find its way up your ears and up your ass. I was going to say, where is his cassette player that he listens to? But like, oh yeah, I know what happened to that. Because he often, when he's working, he'll listen to his cassette player, and he's listening to music. Guess what band he listens to?
Old Sons of Asgard.
Correct.
And apparently there's a basement shortcut.
So because he doesn't have his cassette player, he's humming.
Oh, basement shortcut's blocked.
Yeah, when some time passes before the Remedy's next game comes out, I should have you play Control on the channel. Especially now that we've seen so many important connections to straight up one of the major characters being present here.
Sorry, I'm trying not to ignore you, but I really gotta study this map. So go through there, then around there should be a door to the basement.
Check the map, Wake.
Let me check the map without binoculars.
You keep this bit going. Best of 2024 is gonna be 3 hours long.
Well, you know what? We should always aim higher, shouldn't we?
I'm thinking maybe you should aim to end this episode because it's 32 minutes long.
Oh yeah. So next time on the Super Bonus Round, we will be continuing and going to the basement and hopefully getting ourselves out of here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Halloween, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good to see you again, IT. I miss you.